Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. A young lady posted this on Facebook, and then I asked for the file, and she sent me two files. And this one's going to work the best, I believe, because the other one was kind of messed up. I've reduced it in size quite a bit. It's a PDF file. And I've already grouped it together, and I hit P and put it in the center of the page. I am going to change my nudge factor. We're less than 2 inches. I'm going to change my nudge factor to 2 inches. I don't really have to, but I always make a copy. I'm going to take this one, and you can see there's nothing to trace yet, so I need to turn it into a bitmap or convert it into a bitmap, black and white. And then I need to go to trace and outline trace and clip art. It's already done it. It's good and sharp. We're going to move that over. I personally would either redraw this trademark or delete it. I'm going to just delete it. There's plenty of, I'm going to ungroup it so I can grab this and delete it. Now I'm going to get rid of this, and it's actually a lot sharper than the bitmap is. I'm going to group it back together and hit P. Now, I'm going to get this copy out of the way. For this to work, now I need to ungroup it. We're going to use the boundary tool. I'm going to nudge out the boundary. It kind of looks funny. Now I'm going to go ahead and group this back together. The reason I did this is because now I can contour without the colors messing me up. So I'm going to go to Effects, Contour. I'm going to contour 0.1 to the outside with rounded corners. And you get that. Now I'm going to go up to Object and break the contour apart. And I'm going to nudge that over twice. I've got some interior contours. So I'm going to go to Object, Break Curve Apart. If you come from the outside in, you only got that part. So there's our contour. I'm going to go ahead and make it red because that's going to be a cut line. Now we're going to take an ellipse and we're going to hit P. It's not big enough. I want to hold down the Shift key. And you can see we're pretty good at the top, but I want to move it just a little bit. So I'm going to change my nudge factor to 0.02 and I'm going to nudge this circle up. I just want that right there. Now we have a we need an 1/8 inch piece of wood for the border. So I'm going to Control D and go right here, back up and take away that, hit the plus on your keyboard, 0.125. It made an 1/8 inch border. It added the 1/8 inch. Now I'm going to set my nudge factor back on 2 inches. I'm going to nudge that out of the way because it's going to kind of be in our way for a minute. I'm going to take the virtual segment delete. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the logo out of the way. Because I must have picked a bigger line. Now I'm just going to use the virtual segment delete key to delete these lines. Anywhere that there's a double line, and I would just do all these lines. That's good right there. Anywhere I went too fast. Anywhere there's a double line, just delete it. Now the reason that looks funny is because when we move this back here, I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, doesn't matter what color, and I'm going to fill that in. That made it all one piece. So I'll left click, right click, make sure it's a hairline. Sometimes you have to click off of it. Now where this is broken pieces, see there's 3 objects there. This is just one object. Now we need to make an eyelet for the ornament to work on. I always draw the inside one first, and I'm going to say 0.125. That's an 1/8 inch eyelet. I'm going to go ahead and hit P. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to just expand it about like that. Now I can take both these, start moving and hold down the control button. I want it about right there. To make it less confusing, I'm going to change it just a little bit, 0.01 up. I'm going to just, I want that one not all the way in there. So now I can change my nudge vector back to 2. I'm going to put that out of the way for just a second because I'm going to come through here, here, and here, and here. I want this to be filled in. So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool again after I put that in there. Take the Smart Fill tool, fill it in, left click, right click on red. Sometimes it doesn't show up because you're still in that mode, but there's your hairline. Nudge this over, and there you have an ornament. And you could change it multiple ways. I'd almost want to rewrite this. This did really good. I would maybe delete that and rewrite it. And if you need help, I would quite possibly put it in here. I'm going to be away from the house for a little bit, but just if you need help on that, let me know. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.